Ready?
Yeah, ready. All right, let's kick it off. It wouldn't be our show if I was talking in the background.
Talking over the intro?
Yeah.
The music and the video? Really?
What is up, everybody?
What is going on, people?
How are you doing? Oh. You got audio? Is there audio on somewhere? Is that on? Oh, it's gone.
I think we're good.
Okay, it's gone. We're going to start Instagram Live now, too.
Yes.
We will get Instagram Live rolling. Everybody out there on YouTube land, thank you for joining us tonight. Everybody out there who will join shortly on Instagram, we appreciate you guys being with us. Tonight, we have with us, joining us,
the only,
Indiana Sifuentes. I was practicing that.
You have no idea how proud Chris is right now because he was sitting there, Sifuentes.
Hey, man, you know, it's not every now and then I get to put a little oomph into an announcement, you know?
It's been a long time since we've had someone's name that's been hard to pronounce for us. I can't remember who was probably the last person.
I mean, not that it was hard, but Lindsley Register.
Yes, because
it was getting the Lindsley.
We wanted to keep calling it Lindsay.
You got to get used to that.
Right. The double L there.
Right there.
Yeah, the Lindsley. Because you just want to call her
Lindsay.
You just want to call her Lindsay.
Yeah.
But, you know. But yes, Indiana is here with us tonight, everybody. You might have might recognize him. You might have watched him before on his YouTube channel where he does Cooking with Indy. Or Cooking with Indiana, right?
Cooking with Indy, Drinking with Indy.
And
then we've got something else coming out that's Indy Says.
Indy
Says.
Says.
To say dumb shit.
Oh,
I like that.
We should participate.
That's kind of what we do. It's kind of our thing.
Where's our chat? I need to.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry.
Oh, I do, and then I say dumb shit in Spanish.
Ah,
I like that.
So it's educational as well. See?
Try and make it sound sexy, but it usually comes out funny.
Very good. That's okay. We do either. I mean, this isn't. We try to keep it PG, but sometimes there's an F-bomb, which is fine because we're all adults here. But you know,
I already cuss.
I don't know. Did you? No. Did you? Did he cuss?
I don't think so.
We only consider a few words really a curse word, so we don't have to worry about that. Do us a favor. Give us a little intro to yourself. Who is Indiana Sifuentes? Sorry, I did it again.
All right. So, I was born in Mexico.
Okay.
And my family's been living on the border for generations. So, I have this unique experience. I grew up on the border. I got my education here in the U.S., grade school, middle school, high school, college. And early in my life, I was a ballet dancer. I was a ballet dancer starting with Lone Star Ballet out of Amarillo, Texas. And I did that for a few years. That was my career that I loved and lived, and now everything hurts because of it.
Okay.
And then from there, so that was my first experience of show business. I really enjoyed it, but it's a whole different experience being a recognized ballet dancer, because that doesn't really happen much.
Yeah.
To, you know, being a recognized TV personality or YouTube or things like that. So that was my first experience that I really enjoyed. And then I went through kind of a boring phase of my life where I did business and stuff like that. That was fun, but wasn't me. And then I got back to El Paso, and I was bartending out there, and I really love bartending. It's one of the things I love to do. And while I was doing that, I got the opportunity to film a little short called Karma. Shout out to my boy, Rich Goldstein. He was the director.
Oh, nice.
I found him on Craigslist. It was a little seedy. And he rented a public library room.
Oh.
I don't think you rent them out. I think you just sign them out for like the hour. Something like that. So he had it all for an amount of time when I went in there to audition. It was my first audition first thing to do anything like this since I left, since I retired from dance. So it's a whole new experience for me. And I went in there and did a quick audition, and he said he hired me. I never got paid, but I got the part.
Right.
And we did this short up there called Karma that really got me started again for the artistic side of my life. But then I went to the oil fields, and I was out in the oil fields laying pipe all day for about a year.
Wow.
And I had a really good friend of mine from a long time. I was living in Midland, Odessa, Texas, which is halfway between El Paso, which is on the armpit side, and Austin, which is the capital. So I was living there, and all my friends and family were in El Paso. And she was a nurse at an ER, really close friend. She was very healthy. She was a vegan, or a vegetarian, I'm sorry, and a CrossFitter.
Right. I'm sorry.
She used to dance. So she was in great shape, and she was the head nurse. And she had a stroke at work.
Wow. Oh.
And she was already at the hospital, so she got the best care possible, but she didn't make it. And when I was down there for her funeral to pay my respects, I realized that when it's your time, no matter what you're doing. And she was a beautiful person.
Yep.
And it was her time. And so after that, I went back to the oil field knowing that if I wanted to go into acting, I was going to have to do it now.
Yeah.
Just because you never know. And I packed up my truck, finished all my business in Midland, and I drove from there to here to I'm in Atlanta, Georgia now.
Okay.
And I moved out here. I didn't know anybody. I had never been out here, but I knew that The Walking Dead filmed in Georgia. And Georgia's a little state when you compare it to Texas. Like, you can get across, like, from here to Savannah, it was like 4.5 hours, 5 hours, something like that. That's a hop and a skip in Texas.
Right.
You know, and this is like the whole state, so I figured I could come out here, find them wherever they're filming, and convince them somehow to make me a walker. Because I was a big fan of the show.
Okay.
Less than 3 months after being here, I was one of the saviors. It was one of those, you take that chance, you take that risk, and it works out.
That's awesome.
And now I've been the savior now for 4 seasons on the show, and now I've got to do a bunch of other stuff, like Tag that just came out.
Yeah.
And my Cooking with Indie show, which is getting fun. It's getting more fun than it was, and we're getting more people's input, so we're adapting.
Right.
And we hope we get some more people watching us, because we like to grow.
Yeah, well,
and that's pretty much where I'm at right now. That's who Indiana is.
So, the people watching now who might not already subscribe to your cooking channel or anything like that, or people who want to check it out, they would go on YouTube and they would look up Cooking with Indy.
Cooking with Indy or Indiana Sifuentes, my name.
Yep.
And that'll pop up. And Cooking with Indy and Drinking with Indy. That one seems to be very popular right off the bat because it's cocktail recipes.
Right. Right.
And they're yummy.
Yeah, and I mean, I know that we have someone watching, Gay, Martina out in the UK, and Gay does.
Hi, Gay.
Yeah, she does Whiskey Wednesdays.
Yep.
And
Savior Sundays.
And Savior Sundays. So I mean, she actually, one of her questions for you tonight is about the cooking you do and stuff like that with ingredients and stuff that's hard for her to get over there. So hopefully, maybe we'll be able to help her out tonight.
Okay.
But anybody out there watching right now, if you don't already check him out and watch him or anything like that on YouTube, go over and check out his page after the podcast. Though you gotta wait. You don't do it now. You wait until we're done. So, all right. So you move to Georgia, and you take this chance. It works out.
Yes.
Describe to us what is that? What's it like? What's it been for you being a part of the Walking Dead family?
one of the things about having done this is that in my heart, I'm always going to be a savior. No matter what else I do, what other roles I do, it's been such a welcome event in my life. When I go on set, I feel like I'm home. You know, I know everybody. Everybody knows each other. We all, you know, some of those scenes that you see out there that look like, oh, that must be dreadful, or that looks hot.
Yeah.
Those scenes are incredible. We film out in the open, and everybody has to struggle in that Georgia heat.
Right.
The bugs, the long days, the sun. It gets harsh, but that struggle, it brings the whole cast together.
Yeah.
You know, we understand each other, we respect each other, and that's hard to find a close-knit group like that in, you know, in this kind of environment.
Right.
So I'm very happy to be a part of it.
Now, have you, in the 4 years you've been on it, have you had opportunity to meet Andrew Lincoln and spend time with him and stuff like that? I mean, we'll talk about, we'll get into that because I know there's some questions that people want to, you know, about, I guess, your take on Andrew leaving and stuff like that, and the experiences you'll be able to have with him.
Yes.
We've all heard, you know, the you know, how he's a jokester. Him and obviously Norman go back and forth at it and stuff like that. But I mean, have you ever gotten to witness any of that? Partake in any of it?
Not specifically with Andy. I've watched stuff happen, but I haven't been the butt of it, luckily. Right? One of the most hilarious moments of getting punked on the show, because it's happened a few times to all of us.
Right.
But it was a big battle in front of Alexandria, where where the Saviors shoot in the rocket launchers. I don't remember what episode that was, but when we were setting up for it, they were holding us, but keeping pressure on us to get ready to go. And then when it was time to open up these doors, we go out there and get positioned right away. And so I could see them over there, you know, about 100 feet away talking before they send us in. And right when we get within earshot, Nicotero yells to the camera guy, who was standing where he's at, and the camera guy was over there, and he's like, "Can you see me?" He's like, "Yeah, right where the bomb goes off." Right? And we all kind of heard that and weren't sure what we heard as we're coming out, and then they start placing us. And so some of the sailors are like, "No, I don't want to go by that truck." That's when they started killing saviors. And so, nothing of that happened. There was explosives in there that we removed. But that was part of the show, right? I mean, the scene, but nothing blew up.
Right.
And it wasn't until I got home that I remember, until I was driving, because it's like an hour drive, hour and a half drive. So you got time to think about the whole day. And I was thinking, and I remember seeing, as I was standing, just glancing, and I remember watching them over there, all the crew, just kind of watching us, giggling at us. And it made sense that they had, they got every one of us. And the next day we were like, "Man, all right, that's how it is."
That's cool.
But that was 7/16, episode 7/16.
Okay, we'll have to rewatch that. I know I can see it in my head, but yeah, I go back and rewatch it and check it out.
That took forever to film, and it took me like 2 weeks to recover from, because we were shooting, and I'm going up and down and up and down and down and up, sideways, and we're firing and firing. We were firing for like 6 to 8 hours that day. Wow. So we were so sore after that. It's a great scene, but it's very short as compared to what we filmed.
Right.
You'll want to see it again.
That's awesome.
The sailors were badasses.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Still are. They still are. You know, we know that they're still there.
Speaking of, we actually have one of your Savior brothers here right now who on the show is
what?
No longer with us.
Oh yeah, he's no longer with us on the show. He
CJ
perished.
Rhodes.
Yeah,
yeah,
CJ Rhodes.
Yeah,
that guy's in my living room right now.
What?
Yeah.
No, he's not.
Hey CJ, you want to come say hi?
No.
CJ.
Did he fall asleep?
No, he's talking. He's talking in the chat right now.
CJ.
Say hi. Oh.
You son of a.
Hi. You can sit on my lap.
Oh man. Oh my.
What the fuck?
You dirty little.
What's up, guys? What's up, everybody?
What's up?
I'm offended you didn't tell us, CJ.
Yeah, seriously.
Thought we were friends.
We have a walker that's watching as well, and he said that he hopes he gets to see how good Indy tastes one day.
Oh, nice.
Also, on
which walker was it?
his name is Eric. Yeah, he's had a couple of really good kill scenes.
He's a creature actor.
Yeah, he's a creature actor. So
yeah, yeah, I know most of the walkers there, but it's hard to know them by face. I know them by voice.
True.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fair enough.
They wear many faces.
Yeah, because we'll sit and chat for hours, but they're in makeup that you can't even see their eyes sometimes.
Yeah.
Right.
So sometimes you're like, who are you?
We got a couple people. We got a couple people in the chat. Renee says, "Tell Indy to tell Sherry and Gracie hi."
Sherry, Gracie.
We also
says hi.
Also on Instagram, Zombie Girl Melissa. She says, "Hi Indiana, it's me, Melissa, the one that made you the Bikini Girl tequila bottle carrier. What's your most?" She wants to know what's your most. What's your most favorite character you've played?
Wow, that's Oh, hey. Well, hi, Gracie.
Oh, that's Gracie.
Hi, this is Gracie. Say hi to Melissa. Say hi to the world.
Oh.
This is Crazy Gracie, and she likes to attack me. Well, Melissa, I've had, I guess my favorite role is usually the one I'm working on right now. Always the one I'm working on. Because part of a role, when I do it, it's emotional and I have to get through it. And then when I'm done with it, I have to lay it to rest.
Right.
Because it's going to be a while before it all comes back and then grows again after editing and all that, and then I have to, watch it and see. So for the most part, I kind of lay stuff to rest.
Right.
Now, as far as the role I want to play the most, I'm going to be captain of a starship.
Oh, really?
You can captain my starship anytime.
You know what? Get out of here with that foul language.
Doing Craig stuff. Sorry. One of the other saviors is next door. He's supposed to be over here by now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Which one's
Craig
this?
Alexander.
Who?
Craig Alexander. He's a pretty boy savior.
Oh.
Still not as pretty as me, but he's up there.
Oh.
It's okay, CJ. You're very pretty.
Not as pretty as the old guy.
I didn't know we were going to have a savior takeover tonight.
Right.
Now, Melissa, I am looking forward to that tequila bottle carrier with the boobies. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna tape it for everyone to see what you did for me. I appreciate it. You're awesome.
I'm gonna reach out to something right now because we have a follower out in the UK whose name is Lucy, and Lucy always likes to know, because it's one of Ryan's favorite words, and also William Bell loves.
He took this and flew with it.
Yeah,
he
took it and really ran with it today. But I'll just ask you right now. Would you say that the weather is moist in Georgia right now?
Oh, yes.
It is?
It's moist, moist, moist.
3 moists in a row. It's very moist, Ryan.
It makes your pantalones clammy. And you get to a point that there's no amount of powder that'll help, because you don't want to be like building mud with all that on top of powder.
Mm-hmm. Because eventually you just got paste.
Yes. And when you get to paste, you have a problem.
Right. Oh boy. All right. See, this is how we vary off course. Another question from Instagram. Lonnie wants to know, if you were to die on the show, would you still want to come back as a walker?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
That is a definite yes. What would complete this journey for me, and I hope that Senor Nicotero might be listening, would be for this savior to die an awesome death and come back as a walker and then die again.
Oh, okay. So
that's what would make this like it's been a dream come true.
Right.
That would be just the perfect topping on that tequila shot.
So then the follow-up question to that would be, how would you want to die as a savior, and how would you want to die as a walker?
And who would you want to be the guy or girl that kills you as a walker? We'll keep adding on.
As a walker, I'd like maybe instead of a person, maybe like have a building fall on me or something.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. Yeah. I like it. Dramatic. I like it.
Overkill, kind of.
Yeah.
But, gosh, as a savior, maybe to die alongside a fight with Negan, having Negan's back, you know?
Okay.
Like coming in and saving the day and saving Negan, but dying.
I like that.
That's good. Because, I mean, there are chances that we will see Negan out of jail.
See, that's my whole theory with the next season, that you're going to see a lot of conflict between the saviors that are conforming and the saviors that are still Negan.
Right. Now, would you say that even though, Negan has now been taken away as a prisoner, do you consider your character, is your character to you still Negan, or is it willing to change in this exchange of power here?
I think that throughout this whole experience, the character is Negan and knows him enough to know that sometimes you wait. You know?
Okay. It's a very fair answer. Sometimes you wait. Yeah, it's good. Okay. Let's get into some questions from our fans. Jeannie and Nick, who are from Texas. Ryan just got to see them a little while ago.
I did. I was in Amarillo, Dallas, Waco
area, surrounding.
Huge area.
That's where Lone Star Ballet is.
Let me just say, though, the Amarillo airport had a sketchy runway.
What?
The airport was beautiful. The airport was beautiful.
Yeah.
But the runway was sketchy as.
Okay.
But it was a beautiful area.
Yeah, and it's flat everywhere. So you'd think that they could maintain that or make it bigger. But you would be wrong if you thought that.
That's what threw me off. Was Chris and I live in the Hudson Valley region in New York. We literally live in a valley, so we're used to seeing mountains everywhere.
Right, yeah.
And I go to Texas, nothing.
Yeah.
Flat.
Yeah.
Like you can see miles.
Mountains through other parts of Texas, but up there in the Panhandle, it's just cows and more cows.
We went.
That is the eye can see, and if you have agoraphobia or fear of open spaces, you're gonna be in trouble because you can see in every direction.
See, now, I'll be okay as long as I see cows, because I know that if there's cows, then there's steak, and I can eat, so I'm okay.
So you'll survive.
I love going down those small roads, and there's a bunch of cows, and you honk, and it takes them a second, and then they all start to turn and using, and they're like doing it's like the cow wave. They're all turning. You got to do that next time you're up over there. You'll see it. You'll be like, oh, it's the cow wave.
We heard about this. All right, so Jeannie and Nick, they would like to know, by the way, Nick, hope you are getting better. We know that things haven't been so great lately, and we know that you're waiting to see a specialist, a doctor right now. So we just hope that whatever pain you're in is getting better, and that you progressively get better every day and you get some help. Nick, obviously, is Jeannie's son, and going through some things right now, so we're wishing him well.
Much love to Nick.
So they would like to know, how long have you been cooking for?
The Cooking with Indie show started out of being broke and still trying to not eat like you're broke.
Okay. Yeah.
So, I buy day-old stuff or this or that, and then try to make something nice out of it. And then I take a picture to be like, oh. And we started putting that on Instagram, and people really liked it. And people started asking, how do you do that?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, well, this is how I do it. And I started filming it.
Right.
But I've just cooked at home. I've never cooked professionally. I've been a restaurant server, captain of serving team and fine dining. I've been bartender, both high end and hole in the wall, for a long time. So I understand food, and I grew up with a love of food. So I've been cooking all my life. I just never cooked professionally. And doing the Cooking with Indie show kind of is a way to let out my creativity in a way that I can share it.
Okay.
And so I've been doing that for two years now. Is that right, babe? February 2017.
Okay. And then, so growing up, was that just like a family? Was that something you learned from mom? Was that just family thing?
My mom makes great food. Shout out to my mom. Hola, mami. And I grew up with, her food is always savory. The meat is overcooked, but that's a Mexican thing. It's not a her thing.
Right.
And I didn't explore like undercooked meat until I was off in college. Well, not even college, later, like weird thing.
Right.
Eating, right? But I remember my great grandma. She would make tortillas by hand, which I recently learned how to do as well. And my cousin and I, he and I would kind of sneak. Whenever she was making them, sneak in and take a tortilla, put butter on it and salt, and go hide somewhere and munch on it. And we thought we were very clever, but I think that she knew. I think she put them there for that reason.
Right. Yeah.
And I learned the difference between what homemade is and what you can purchase at a very young age. And so, because my family, my dad, that's what he did as a living. From when I left to college till just recently, he retired from it as a cook. So he taught me how to cook for larger amounts of people, as opposed, commercially, as opposed to when you're cooking at home for 3 or 4 people.
Right.
So I've had a love of food my whole life for that reason. Does that answer the question?
Oh yeah, I would say so, absolutely. The next question they want to ask you is, as far as season 9 goes, which I found out when in the pre-show, but will we be able to see you in season 9? Are you allowed to?
Okay, so what we have when we work there is an NDA, which is a non-disclosure agreement, which is there to protect the show's integrity.
Correct.
So there's some things I can't talk about because of that, and it's just out of respect for everyone involved, the show, the fans. But there are things like previews, which they released a preview for the Comic-Con.
Mm-hmm.
And if they release any new information, then it becomes public knowledge, and at that point I can talk about it. So this just happened in the next look at season 9, they show, you can see me clearly in a scene that looks like a fight scene.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I've had the pleasure, I can confirm that I'm in this episode, in that episode in the season, because they already put it out there. So, yeah.
Okay, so there you go. If you've seen the preview for season 9, then if you're paying attention, you will see that this man will be somewhere in season 9.
You can see my head, and I'm going like this or something.
For an unknown duration of time.
For an unknown, yes, he will be in season 9 for an unknown duration of time. Lastly, from Jeannie and Nick, do you have a favorite scene that you filmed so far from the show that was just really, really like awesome to you? Now, I know you spoke about the one from 7/16.
Yeah.
So, I mean, was there another scene that really was just like a favorite of yours?
Yes, there was a scene where we remove Eugene from Alexandria,
mm-hmm.
and we take him with us. When we go in, we take him with us, and that's when Rosita shoots Lucille.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Spencer.
During that filming of that scene, we hadn't worked with a lot of weapons at that point. Enough that I was very comfortable with it, but not enough for me to understand the complete protocol. Frank just walked in, and
Gracie's saying hello.
To say, what's up? So yeah, in that scene, we went to do a rehearsal where we're, hey, come on in and say hi, amigo.
He's in that scene too.
Yeah, he is in that scene too.
We got a lot of we have a lot of lap time tonight.
This is where we escort Eugene out.
Got it. Come down a little bit. Come down just a little bit. There he is. Oh, okay. This is cute. I like it. Hey, I did the same pose. I have a Deadpool picture that proves it.
Yeah.
Hey.
What's going on?
Wow, Indiana, you've changed quite a bit.
Indiana, your hair's changed and everything very quickly.
You know, I'm an actor. You know, I changed my voice, everything.
Right.
Wow, that's talent, man. Talent.
It's real fast.
It's almost like Superman or Clark Kent going into the photo booth and coming out like Superman.
Yeah.
It's just like
Superman.
It was quick.
Can you turn it up?
What?
Oh, that's better.
Oh, is Indy running the camera now? Is he now the director?
Bye, guys.
Oh, hey,
Later.
See you later.
I had to get another beer, so that was perfect.
Oh,
there you go. You had to stand in. You had to stand in.
Salute to everyone. Salute, Chris, Brian.
Salute.
Salute.
I should just go get the bottle of Captain.
Why haven't you already?
I know, right? I'm slacking.
Tiff said save your lap party.
Yeah, save your lap party, yes. Thomas wants to know if you cook spaghetti on Tuesdays.
Oh, gosh.
I believe that's a Herschel Walker thing. But Herschel, yeah. Well, his page is Herschel Walker, whatever. Herschel Green Walker 1, whatever it is.
Herschel Green 1?
Herschel Green 1?
The parody page?
Yeah, but I thought it was Walker in there for some reason.
Didn't used to be, else he changed it.
I don't know. But yeah.
I don't do a lot of pasta. I don't even know how to make pasta, to tell you the truth, and I need to learn because I want to try out for a cooking show, and I need to learn how to make pasta.
Like make it from scratch?
Yeah.
Oh, that's easy, man. That's no problem.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, that's easy. That's easy. You got like one of them major size KitchenAids with the attachments and stuff?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. There's a dog barking.
Do you have one of those KitchenAids, those serious KitchenAid mixers with the attachments and everything?
Oh, no.
Yeah, see?
I do have a serious mixer, and it's these buckles right here. Honestly.
There you go.
Yeah, I do it I mix everything by hand, including my masa, for the tortillas.
Yep.
We just made pizza that was fantastic. Best pizza I ever had.
It's always great when you make it yourself.
And and it's by hand.
Mm-hmm.
I want a mixer, but even if I had a mixer, I don't have anywhere to put it. I live in a little tiny place, and I don't have anywhere to put it yet. But for now, that's what I do. And it works, because when I show it in the videos, which is what I'm doing,
right.
it lets people know you don't have to have these heavy machines to do some of this stuff.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, unless you're making for like a really large group of people, then the machines are great. But
now that big commercial mixer has the attachment for pasta, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's going to be on my wish list, I think.
Yeah, there you go. Put that on the indie wish list.
Man, we were having a savior party.
Yeah.
WF Bell just checked in on Instagram.
Oh, we got WF Bell just checked in on Instagram.
What's up?
We got nothing but saviors all over the place tonight.
Gay said Blaine's trying to get here.
Oh,
trying to get home to pop on.
We're getting overran tonight. It's okay though. We allow it.
We're very much
good saviors. We look out for each other.
Well,
you're very much team saviors.
You also on the show you do the cooking with Indiana with Indy. You have some of the guys from the show come on, right, and everything, and hang out.
Yeah. Well, anybody that I've worked with is always welcome to come and film an episode with me. Just come in, and we won't give you anything hard to do. We will be drinking. That is just assumed. But yeah, I like to invite everyone I work with, and it makes for a fun show.
That I was able to check out a few, and actually at the very beginning I forgot who said it on Instagram. Might have been Alani, who said that she just got done drinking with Indy. Yeah, she said cooking with Indy last night was so good, and I got the cookbook on Amazon. So there you go. Someone purchased your cookbook.
Thank you.
Linda actually wants to know, as far as what you're doing with Cooking with Indy on your YouTube channel, do you have any kind of future plans to ever open up your own place, a restaurant, a little spot?
This is the plan that I have right now. That is not really. It's going to take a minute. I don't want to do anything that will distract me from my acting. Anything, because I can make a lot of money doing a lot of different things. But to be good at anything, you have to give it a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
Or otherwise it's not fair. You're not going to get the return you want. And my experiences. So, with the Cooking with Indy, what I want to do is I want to get on a cooking show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking, what's that called, baby?
What? Oh, MasterChef.
MasterChef?
Oh,
That's a great show.
it's a good show, yeah.
I want to win that bad boy, and with that money, get a taco truck.
There you go.
And then with that taco truck, I can be there when I need to be, but I can still concentrate on all my acting. I can have it as a working business that it can take care of itself without me having to be there.
Right. Yep.
And then from that, I want to also use that taco truck to do things like challenge Danny Trejo to his taco.
Oh, very nice.
Because Danny Trejo is a badass,
Yeah.
period. And I'd love to meet him. I'd love to challenge his tacos to my tacos or whatever it is that he can do
Mm-hmm.
that he would like to. But yeah, he's going for his tacos. And I make excellent tacos. And mine a little different.
I mean,
but that's what I want to do. I want to go around and go on movie sets and sell my tacos to the cast and crew, that kind of thing. And that way it won't distract from my acting career.
right. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. And I mean, if anything like that ever does happen and you're looking for judges,
I'm saying.
I'm a really good foodie. I eat everything that's put in front of me.
Nice.
But I do have. I like to say that I do have a pretty sophisticated palate, and it's all my mother's. It's all my mother's fault.
It's the Italian.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to consider myself a good cook by any means, but everything that I've.
You definitely can tell the difference, and you like doing it.
Oh my God, yeah.
You're still a better cook than
Now,
our hospital
I
cafeteria.
can't
Thank
see you guys, so is that Chris or Ryan?
That's Chris.
All right, I'm putting you down, Vato, because that would be awesome. Because right now, let me tell you about the nacho challenge. Right. Okay. I got you.
The nacho
I'm
challenge.
doing save the nachos.
Okay.
Let me tell you guys this story.
Go ahead.
I love going to Nick and Norman's.
Mm-hmm.
Just because the atmosphere there is just freaking, it's great.
It is, yeah.
The bartenders are great. The wait staff is good. Sometimes they're a little slow, but it's not because of their fault. It's because there's so much demand and they're at Nick and Norman's.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got a cough.
It's okay.
Sorry. Pet tender.
There you go. Have a drink.
Wash it down a little bit.
You gotta watch the cough down.
Right? So I'm there with family, right? We're with family? Yeah, I'm there with family because they want to see Sonoya. I mean, if you're a fan of Walking Dead, you want to go to Sonoya.
Of course.
At some point. So we're in there. I've had their burgers. I've had a bunch of their stuff, and it was always really good. So I was trying something new, thinking, you know what? I like this place. Everything they've done is great. Let's try some nachos. And the waiter's like, oh yeah, you're gonna love our nachos. So when he came back with a plate of potato chips with toppings, I was like, whoa. I looked around, I'm like, no. I thought I was getting punked.
Right.
You know, because you expect that from fellow saviors or people from the show. And this is a perfect place, right? Somebody recognized me and they're like, let's fuck with that guy. I'm like, and then, no, it was not a joke.
Yeah.
That's what they're serving. So I had to do, we love Greg Nicotero. We love Norman Reedus.
Mm-hmm.
We love you guys. Because of that, we need you to fix this. Those are not nachos. Those are not nachos.
Yeah.
And I wanted to, I'm challenging them to, let's show each other how to make some dishes. We'll have a nacho challenge and have some fans come over and try them out and see what they like and then adjust accordingly. But these potato chip nachos, they got to go. Hashtag save the nachos.
We're going to run with it, too. We're going to run with that hashtag save the nachos.
I like that.
Hashtag save the nachos. You cannot make potato chips and call them nachos. Or you can't put cheese and beef and glorious guacamole and everything else you want to put on potato chips and call it nachos.
Nope.
No, that's
a crime.
That's soggy potato. That's soggy potato.
It does.
Yes, you can't even keep the crunch in there.
Yeah, no, it's done. It's done.
Who wants moist nachos?
Oh,
You know, that's the one time I will say, moist nachos would be disgusting. I can
Right.
honestly say that.
I want to. If the device delivering the amazingness
It's a receptacle.
if the actual delivery system is too moist, then it flops and you can't make it to your mouth. Okay?
No.
We don't
That's
want
what you said.
we don't
And
want
you get
moist.
nacho juice on you.
Yeah, and we don't want that. We want a
And
firm.
it's nacho juice.
It's true. Then it's not.
Over you.
Oh
Increasing
God!
the moistness.
What has happened? Oh boy! Senior Nacho. Thank you.
And reset.
We thank you for saving the nachos. Okay. Where are we? What just happened?
I'm like a form of land. I don't know.
All right. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to a question. Well, actually, so some people on it was somebody. I think it might have been Zombie Girl Melissa again. Want to know? Have you ever got to any of the cons? Have you ever attended any of the cons? Have you gotten any invites to go to them and appear?
You know, I have. I've been to. I have not been invited to participate as of yet, but that's on my bucket list. It's something I really want to do. However, I have gone to the Walker Stock around here a few years in a row. These last 2 years, and it's been a great experience. I got to meet a lot of fans. And I made friends with fans, just meeting them, and we have things in common, respect each other. As long as it's not like real weird, it's always cool. I did, however, on this last one was something that I had never even thought about on my wish list. That once I saw it, I was like, yeah, that needed to be there, and checked off. I'm like, it was there was a guy cosplaying my character.
What?
Yeah, so we saw him from afar and we couldn't reach him because those crowds, it's like walking through a zombie horde. You know, everybody's going the wrong way, and you're like, and then you get hungry, cold.
It's very accurate. It's very accurate.
So, but other fans started posting pictures with him and tagging me. So I got to see that. That was a fun experience.
That's
Because,
awesome.
you know, I'm still just a savior without lines on that show, even though I've been on there for quite a while. Fans who recognize us have been there for a while. But, you know, we don't have lines. It's kind of weird to see that as a cosplay.
Yeah, but you know what? We also know that if you start getting lines, usually it means something's about to happen to your character. So be happy you're lineless right now. I just need to take I want to open up. I'm going to get some lighting over here.
Okay.
I just want to get a little sunshine in my life. Is that okay if I can? I'm just going to change the lighting a little bit. Because I want from here, and we got from here, but I'm not getting from here.
Okay.
And I'm going to let a little sunshine in. Okay? All right.
Yeah, as long as we have sunshine.
Oh my god, almost died.
There goes the podcast.
Almost died.
Well, it'll be fine. Just rub it off.
Excuse me? Phrasing.
Oh.
Reset.
Yeah, we're going to have to reset again because Ryan doesn't know how to control this. Whoa, that didn't work out well at all. Oh my god, look at it. I look like I just have like...
yourself?
I have like... Now I have this weird striping effect.
You have the force on you.
I'm gonna close the blinds because apparently that's too much sunlight in my life.
Apparently.
Yeah, if you had a cat, it would be wanting to get on your shoulder right now.
A cat? What?
Right.
What?
It's the sunshine.
Yeah, because cats are like addicted to sun.
There was too much sunshine. Too much sunshine in my life. I'm sorry.
Sunshine.
Sunshine.
Somebody wants a smack bottom, and I don't care. Who knows?
Austin Powers.
Yes.
Preference. I liked it.
You liked it.
I liked it.
All right. Can we get back to the show?
Yeah. Can we get back?
All right. Indy, permission?
Yes.
Permission granted?
I'm done.
Yeah, I know. It's been almost an hour. Do you have any time restraints, or are you okay?
I don't. I'm good.
Unlimited beer?
Not unlimited, but enough.
Well, CJ can go get more. It's okay.
She's busy right now.
CJ? Oh, okay. Spank it. I don't even want to know what's... There's a lot of stuff going on in the chat right now that just doesn't look bad. I mean, look good. Wow. Wow. All right. So, the podcast. Linda said you played Jerry in the movie Tag. Can you talk about your role and how different was it doing movie to TV? As far as the set goes and your day, I guess.
Thank you for that question. That's I like that. I had a great experience. being on set with lines got me a trailer. Which, when you're out there in the hot Georgia heat and you get a break and you can go into air conditioning without having to share with 50 people, oh, you like to love that. I took my first nap on my own trailer during that movie, which was on my bucket list. Take a nap in my own trailer.
That's awesome.
We shot it up in Stone Mountain.
Right.
My scene, and we were crawling through the literal forest. I don't know if it's called a forest. Woods out there. The woods. So it was very hot and humid, but it was a very small scene. So I got to work with Hannibal Buress. He's a comedian, very funny guy. And we got to basically yell at each other for about 3 hours. I would go, ah, and you go, ah, and I go, ah. That's all we did, and it was great.
And he's a
I
funny.
ran around a little bit with a drone covering me.
Oh,
and
really?
we see that in the scene. It was a wonderful experience. And as far as a movie, this was. The Walking Dead is like an international, everywhere sees, every week show. But it's different from a movie that has some success. Because then you get an audience that is completely different from the Walking Dead fanhood. Which Walking Dead fans are the best in the world by far of anything. But a comedy like this brings in grandmas, brings in, it had a lot of fucks in it. So there was a rating on it, but it's very funny. It's just a funny story.
Yeah.
With big stunts that you think, oh, come on, seriously, that could happen. But they're funny. So you get a different kind of recognition. What's happened is a lot of people in my life, from whether we were waiting tables together somewhere or working in the oil field, or even real estate, two of my buddies from real estate, they see this and they reconnect with me because they're not fans of The Walking Dead.
Right.
And you wonder, why would I be friends with people like that? I wonder the same thing.
Now, speaking of The Walking Dead, now, you said you were a fan of the show, right? Did you ever...
Huge fan. From day one, I've been a huge fan. My dad and I used to watch it. Shout out to my papa. We used to watch the show together to kind of bond. He's kind of a tough guy to bond with. And so finding something that we both enjoyed and could discuss and look forward to was very important in my life, and Walking Dead did that for us.
That's
so
awesome.
when I left to go do this, I had told him, I'm going to go be on The Walking Dead. And he was one of those few people that didn't question it. He was like, okay. And yeah. So now he gets to watch me on TV.
That's cool.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
It's been a blessing, I'm telling you. This was a dream come true for me, being a savior on this show.
And I'm sure, I'm sure it's brought another level to your relationship with him as well. I'm sure he's very proud of you, I can imagine.
Yes. And that's important in everyone's life,
Absolutely, yeah. Speaking of the show, I just had Lucy's question in front of me and it disappeared.
We got a lot of behind-the-scenes photography going on right now.
That's okay. What is your take? Lucy wants to know, what's your take on the show as far as how it will evolve after Andrew Lincoln leaves?
As a fan, a longtime fan, it better be an anti-hero that comes in or takes over that place. Otherwise, I wouldn't be happy as a fan. Because the show's been about him. It was about him and his kid,
Mm-hmm.
our boy, that we all watched grow up.
Right.
And now it's not him. So if it's not about Rick anymore, this is The Walking Dead.
Mm.
That's how I see it as a fan.
Okay.
If someone who does the show, fuck that guy.
You could become the new leader, right? I mean,
I'm down.
hey.
My character's worked the oil fields. He can manage people. He can direct. He can make pipe all day.
See? And they have plenty of recipes to feed everybody.
I like it.
Right?
There it is.
I know some.
It's in. We're going to bounce around a little bit, though. Zombie Girl Melissa wants to know, random question. In life, are you more of a hunter or gatherer? That is a very good question. Very random. That's the first time we ever got a question like that.
Yeah.
I'm a meatitarian.
Okay.
It's a personal choice.
I don't blame you. If it's not bleeding, I'm not. Well, wait a minute.
Whoa,
Wait. No, you know what? I'm not even gonna, because that's gonna go sideways 100,000 different ways. So I'm just gonna say I like red meat, and just leave it there. Just gonna end it right there, because I went, yeah, nope.
I'm definitely all right. Melissa, I don't know. I'm more of a negotiator, I think, than a hunter or a gatherer. I'm the guy that makes the deal happen.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody else does the work.
Right. I got you.
I think that's the best explanation.
So that's a good one. That's a good one. I would be a negotiator too, but I'd be more of a negotiator, I think, like Shane or Negan.
So you'd be an aggressive negotiator.
Yeah, I'd be like,
Yes.
it's not so much a negotiation. It's not going to be so much a negotiation. You're going to fucking do what I tell you to do.
Like you're doing aggressive negotiations like a Jedi.
Yeah. Like where I can
like
just, it won't.
That's how I am.
It won't so much be the Force strangling you. It'll just be me strangling you.
I've said many times that
Goodbye,
Chris is the Shane to my Otis.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's okay, buddy. We all have to die sometime. You'll just die. You'll just die sooner because I'm gonna shoot you in the leg.
Just promise me that if I get taken out, if a whole zombie horde is just coming after me and just tearing me apart, you're gonna shoot me in the head.
Absolutely.
Like the one guy from Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah.
When they're in the sewer.
I'm not gonna let you turn, bud.
Appreciate
I
that.
couldn't do that. Could you let a friend turn? We always have these real life situations where
Like
shit,
what ifs.
like what ifs, like shit hits the fan. You know what I mean? Could you let CJ turn, or would you pop him in the head?
Well, first off, I would always pop him in the head. And yes, I would.
Phrasing.
I don't even know what we're doing tonight. I'm not even sure what this is.
I wouldn't let him turn.
Okay, that's a beautiful answer.
I like that answer.
That's a beautiful answer. What's the funniest thing that's happened to you recently? Melissa would like to know. Zombie Girl, Melissa would like to know. Anything random?
I was on set. We were holding, and we're producing right now a song and a video in a cumbia style,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Dancing. Called El Baile del Pedito. The dance of the little fart.
Ah.
And while I was showing, I was doing these little steps and showing to a group of people that are in background holding with me, I let out a little pedito. I was like, so that's been one of the most embarrassing things that happened.
Okay.
It was appropriate because we were talking about farts, but it was unexpected.
Right. Yes. It's always funnier too when it's that way, so it's okay.
Yes.
You get caught in an awkward release of some gases. It's just like, oops.
The one thing that I had on, I was telling you guys, but I don't know how we got off topic. Oh yeah,
yeah. I blame it on Lucy when we started talking about moist stuff, and it just usually shit hits the fan from there. So, yeah.
Moist shit.
Yeah. Well, oh boy, where were we?
So this embarrassing scene that I had.
Yes.
Is when we escorted Eugene off, right? And so where I'm at, when I draw my weapon, I've got Eugene in my sights.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a rehearsal that we're doing. We've talked through, everyone's exactly knows what they need to be doing and where we're at. We're all in order, and we're doing a practice run.
Mm-hmm.
So they roll on a practice, which I come from theater.
Right.
You don't draw your weapon in a rehearsal. You only draw it when you're doing the actual scene. And you practice a few times before, so just in case it feels different or something, but by then you should already be aware of what you're doing. But you never pull your weapon during the rehearsal.
Right.
That's not how this was. Everybody pulled their weapon. I had him like this, and we're recording. So we're rolling a rehearsal, but they start recording. And the cameras and this, and I hear people over there snicker a little bit. And I'm getting weird looks, and I'm in character. I'm like, I got you. I said, wait that way. Get it like that. Right? I'm like, and so a few things went wrong with the practice rehearsal, right? Which happens. That's why you do a practice rehearsal.
Sure.
We cut. People start giggling, and Josh, he's like this, right? The whole time looking at me. And the scene cuts, and he's like, and yeah, how many rounds does that hand cannon hold? Because I'm the only one that had my, that had my actual handgun.
Right.
I didn't pull my gun, so I got in here with my hand cannon. Everybody's got their real weapon. I don't want to sit down.
Then all they can see is your head.
There we go. There it is.
We go. So yeah, this is what they're looking at. When I have my hand out, everybody else had their weapons out. Because even in a rehearsal out here, if you're recording, you might catch something beautiful that you weren't expecting.
Right.
So yeah, that was embarrassing because they called me trigger finger for a while. And it's something that everybody sees. Everybody. Even one time during the episode of Sausage Eyes,
mm-hmm.
where she comes out of the coffin, Sasha.
Yeah. Yeah.
She comes out of the coffin and she's a walker. Even then, that story came up to make JDM feel better.
Right.
Because Jeffrey was saying his line was something like, "Give us what we want, where Sasha dies."
Right.
And he kept saying, "Give us what we want, or sausage eyes." And he didn't hear himself. And we roll on this, and we roll on this, and we were giggling, and we did it a few times till he started getting frustrated. He's like, "What the fuck, guys?" Right? And somebody told him, and he's like, "Oh, sausage eyes." He goes, "That's fucked up." And Eugene or Josh goes, "Oh no, yeah, don't feel bad. Let me tell you about what he edited." So that's gonna follow me around for a while.
Yeah.
But you connect with the cast that way.
Yeah.
Because these guys, they work so hard and they're in their moments. And as a fellow actor, you want to interact with them, but you don't want to fuck with their mojo.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't want somebody to do that to you when you're trying to get there.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And so those moments of tension and then sudden comedic relief. Studying comedic relief, they're great. They're a great way to bond.
Sausage eyes. I love it. What's this?
That's funny.
Oh, all right. So, okay. So, question from Heather Hoagie Pop. She wants to know: are you a horror movie fan? And if so, what are some of your favorites? That's two down. He's got two IPAs down.
I am a horror fan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more of a sci-fi fan, though.
Hell yeah.
So, my favorite horror movie is Serenity,
Okay.
where they have to fight the space zombies. The cast of Firefly.
Right.
That's one of the best horror films out there. It's like Aliens versus meets The Walking Dead. You have the old West style with the spaceships, and you have space zombies, and everybody dies horrible ways. What is it? They take your skin, they rape you and kill you, and if you're lucky, in that order. Something like that.
Oh goodness, that is good stuff. In that order. Woo! All right, so Gay has a question for you. She says, "Hi, Indy. I'm trying to experiment with more Mexican and Southern cooking, but often having trouble getting ingredients in the UK or even recognizing some of the recipes. Could you tell me which type of beans you use in your frijoles? Many thanks, Savior Queen."
I will. I have, let me see if I have them ready to pull out.
That's it.
We'll pull out your beans right now, huh? What we're going to do? Just pulling the beans out.
All right. These are pinto beans. This is what they look like. They're pinto beans. Pinto, like the horse. They're spotted.
Yes.
And then I use a pound of these to half a pound of lima beans, the white ones.
Okay.
They can be large, small, medium, doesn't matter. I usually get the large because they're easier to sort.
Right.
But it doesn't matter.
And
so a pound of pinto beans to half a pound of lima beans, the white lima beans. That's how I make my frijoles.
Now, and those are dry, so you have to let those soak usually, right?
I have a recipe on YouTube that shows exactly how to do it.
Okay.
And it's basically I clean them by making sure there's no rocks left in there. So I separate them. We call them cleaning, and then I put them in the crock pot with water to be about an inch over the top of the beans, and I set the slow cooker.
Okay.
I season it with a little salt at that point, but then I don't come back and finish seasoning until it's about an hour away from being done.
Gotcha. All right. So, and Gay, if you need a hand getting your hands on any of those types of beans, let us know, because we'd be more than happy to send them over to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're easy to get a hold of over here, and I'd gladly
Walmart carries them here.
Yeah, I'd gladly mail them out to you, no problem. So you can have the beans that you need if you can't locate them in the UK. So there you go.
And the recipe's on YouTube. It's on my cookbook. But if you're not buying the cookbook, it's on YouTube for free.
There you go. And Marcus Pullen says pork rind nachos for Indy.
No. Those are pork rinds with toppings.
Okay. They're
not nachos.
They're not nachos.
Hashtag save the nachos, cabron.
That's great. So, all right. So, just to catch everybody up, check Indy out on YouTube. You can go and look him up either by his name, Indiana Sifuentes, or you can look up Cooking with Indy. You can also go check him out in the movie Tag. Is that still in theaters here?
Yeah,
It is, right?
I think so.
Yeah,
Sure,
it should still be in theaters here for
That's
at
the
least
one
another.
with
28th,
Jeremy.
it's coming out in
The
red
dude who
box.
plays
Hawkeye, right?
Yeah.
Jeremy
Reimer.
Reimer.
How do you spell his?
Renner.
Reiner.
Renner.
Renner.
Jeremy Renner.
Brenner. Oh, Brenner. I'm saying it with an R. Renner.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's great. We're having an easier time saying Sifuentes than
Yeah.
we are Renner.
Renner. Yeah, it's okay. Well, look, you have no idea how proud I am that I've been nailing Sifuentes.
Phrasing.
Right?
Phrasing.
How proud do you think Sherry is?
You know what?
When my dad was in the military, there was
I hate
an
you.
Asian lady that tried to say his name because it was written on his lapel, right on his uniform. She ended up calling him Tracy.
Just pick her up and let her attack you again. It's okay.
Oh no, I don't pick her up. She was handed to me, and she was unaware of what was going on. But I can't pick her up without losing a finger.
Is that a Chihuahua?
That's a Chihuahua.
Okay.
Yeah, she's a mean Chihuahua.
Yeah.
And that's if she loves you.
Right.
If she doesn't love you, you're in trouble. Where was I going?
What?
Oh yeah, we were talking about tag. We were talking about.
Asian lady tried her best. She called him Mr. Syphilis.
Oh, you?
Oh, and so he had to change from that point on to Mr. S.
Ah. Oh, this is your father.
So thank you for being able to handle Sifuentes.
Yes, of course.
Oh, that did not sound right.
Well,
But yeah.
it's okay. It's okay because it's prior to what I said, so it's fine. I can handle Sifuentes. What I said was a lot worse.
You've been nailing Sifuentes?
Yeah. What I said was a lot worse. I'd really watch my phrasing there for a minute. I was like, yeah, I'm really happy I've been nailing Sifuentes.
Yeah.
Enough.
I'm done. I'm leaving.
It's a not so exclusive club right there.
Yes. Tiffany would like to know: does Sherry ever do the cooking, or do you just handle the cooking?
Sherry cooks all the time, but the Cooking with Indy show, I do the cooking just because we don't want to trick people.
Right.
You know?
Okay.
I want to show them that this bumbling vato can actually do it, and
Right.
if I can do it, you can do it.
So,
But she cooks all the time. We don't even go out to get burgers or chicken or anything anymore because it's so much cheaper and so much better.
Right.
Make it yourself.
Yeah, I agree.
It takes the same amount of time usually than it does to get in your vehicle, go out to the restaurant, fight with them because they don't understand basic concepts,
Mm-hmm.
and then come back, find trouble, and be like, shit is cold.
Yeah.
So, now, I love fast food, though. I mean, don't get me wrong, but lately, we make all our own stuff here, and yeah, Sherry helps me. There's no way I can cook every meal. I am a Mexican. I was going to say I'm not a Mexican.
Oh goodness. Now,
I'm a Mexican.
that's a favorite line from. Oh my God, who says that? Are you a Mexican or a Mexican? What movie is that from?
Well, I don't know, but yes, I that's what I was referencing.
It's gonna kill me now.
Well, they were referencing that.
Are you a Mexican or a Mexican?
Mexican. Wasn't that?
And he goes, I'm a Mexican.
Is it or is it Desperado?
No, it wasn't Desperado.
It was Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes it was. Johnny Depp was in it.
No, from as far as I'm Mexico.
Yes.
That was that's.
Ah,
From
That's
when I
it.
used to dance,
That's his- that's his-
flamenco.
that's what they call it, machismo.
No, this is the flamenco.
You go. I don't think you got enough room to dance, so I don't want you to knock over
No.
that lighting lamp back there. Oh God.
I'll take it out for sure.
What? What is Thomas? Is that for you?
Oh, that's for Lucy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, all right. If we want your cookbook, right, we can go on Amazon.
On Amazon, just look up Indiana Sifuentes or Cooking with Indy. and it should populate. It is $5, like $4.95.
Mm-hmm.
$5. And what's nice about it, it's a digital format so that every time that we put a new recipe up on Cooking with Indy, it'll update your book. So you get all these future recipes included.
Very nice.
That's cool.
And then if you've got your iPad out and you're following the cookbook, right, a recipe, and you don't understand what, you click on it, it takes you to the video.
That's awesome. Okay.
So you can see, oh, okay, that's how he did it.
Right. All right. That's good. Because I mean, look, I love Spanish food. I mean, we love Spanish food. We cook Spanish food probably 3 times out of the week. I'm about to make some as soon as we're done. I got some ground beef just waiting for me to murder it and just make it something delicious. You know. I mean, it's already been murdered. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna kill a cow, but you know, I'm just saying.
You can make some crispy tacos.
I think I might, because I do have... Now, do you prefer soft or hard shell tacos? What is more traditional
This is
for
what
you?
I'd say for those. You make some mashed potatoes. They can be instant mash. It doesn't matter. They do not have to be high quality mash.
Okay.
Just mash.
Right.
Tortillas, corn tortillas. You slap a little bit on there.
Mm-hmm.
You slap that ground beef. Season, however you want, salt, pepper, cumin, whatever you want, oregano. Fold and deep fry or pan fry. The recipe is on YouTube. Those are going to be the best tacos you've ever had. They are hard pan fried tacos.
I'm about to make you $5 richer, because I'm going on Amazon right now, and I'm buying it. So.
I'm high-fiving you right now.
I know you can't see me, but I'm giving it back.
All right.
All right, you're giving it back to him?
Shut up!
Sorry,
Look, you're making the dog bark.
Hi, Gracie. Can
See?
you see Gracie?
All your fault.
Hi, Gracie.
Oh, it's your
You
fault.
made Gracie
Hi,
bark.
Gracie.
That's
Oh
what
my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
I'm having a hard time there for a minute.
You flustered?
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna go to
You're good, baby. You can go.
Indiana.
I know.
Sifuentes.
Thank you for that. You won't be disappointed.
Cooking-
and if
look,
you ever have
cooking
a
with
question
Indy.
on a recipe that's not answerable right there,
Mm-hmm.
send me an email.
Man, look
My
how
email
stylish you is
is
with that apron.
actorindy.
What I want to know is, how come this photo right here, this gentleman that I'm looking at, look at the hair is the machismo grin, you know,
It's the cover from your book.
it's a cover from your book. You know, you get that little grin, the hair is back. It's very, you know,
The stylish apron, I like it.
yeah, I like it. It was good. It's a good photo shoot right there.
Gracias.
So I'm buying with one click right now.
With one click.
With one click, you know,
Yes.
it doesn't even take that long. You could just buy it with one click. It goes right to your Kindle on your phone, and there you go. It's done. And you get yes, Walani, it's a deal because you do get the updates. So voila.
And the updates are all free, so it's. I think it's just a matter of setting the settings,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll do it for you.
Now, I now will be cooking with Indy. Well, not with him, but I'll be cooking kind of
With them.
with him, but not with him. I'm probably just gonna hit him up now that I have whoever's phone number this is. Is this Sherry's phone? Where'd you call me from? Your phone or Sherry's phone?
It's mine.
All right, so I'm just gonna call Sherry's phone from now and be like, hey, I need some tips from Indy. Is he around?
I think that number is for the black market.
Oh goodness, I love it.
Yeah, if you have a question, you just let me know because it's usually something simple, and boom,
Wow,
it'll make a difference.
there's a lot of pages here.
We've done a lot of recipes. We
Holy cow, guys! For
We love sharing.
$4.99, you get a lot, plus all the updates.
449 pages? Holy crap.
Wow, wow,
Oh, really?
wow. That's a Owen Wilson. Wow, wow,
I don't know why,
I
but Chris.
don't know if it would be like, ooh, that's sexy or ooh.
wow,
I'm like both, and then I'm like,
wow.
ooh.
I don't remember what the conversation was, but Chris and I said "wow" at the same time, and we're just like, "Wow."
Owen Wilson. Wow.
Yeah. It's about 5 minutes doing that.
Okay. Oh, all right. One last question, then we'll cut you loose. We'll let you go. Lonnie wants to know, out of the book, what is your favorite recipe? Is it more of a traditional style, or is it something you put a spin on?
My favorite recipe has got to be the nachos. Because nachos are shareable
Yes.
as a group.
Yes.
Hashtag save the nachos.
Those nachos, you know you're going to have a good time with a lot of people around you.
Mhm.
And it's usually, if you spend the time to make that, because it's not expensive, but it's a little time consuming.
It is, yeah.
If you do that commitment, it's going to be with people that you love. So making nachos is like an instant, it lets you know you're doing it right. And that also brings me a topic. Nick and Norman's, you're not doing it right.
No.
You are not doing it right. Hashtag save the nachos.
I have a question though. Doritos, are they considered nachos? Like a nacho type?
Doritos are corn chips. In jail, they're nachos.
So could you could
In jail, they are nachos.
So you could use Doritos?
No.
No.
Those are corn chips. They're not tortilla chips.
Ah, okay.
There's a difference between a corn chip and a tortilla chip.
Right, so
a tortilla chip is the end product of the corn being made into masa, which becomes a tortilla. If you take that corn and mash it up together and skip that process, then you've got corn chips. A churro maize is a corn chip. Let me show you.
So we need to. Do you remember when we were at?
This is a corn chip as well. You cannot have toppings over these.
No, definitely not. Yeah.
They are tasty, yummy, but you can't.
Yeah.
Churro maize. I love you. I love you.
This is sponsorship right now.
Yes, that's what I want, because they're hard to find. It took me forever to find them. I think we requested them at this store. That's why they're sending them. Yeah, so corn chips are not tortilla chips.
Okay. So, Walker Stalker Con Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
Ryan went up to a taco stand and got
where I thought I was getting legit tacos, but then when I got there...
Got a bag of Doritos ripped open with toppings poured all over them. And a fork.
That's a nacho pie.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a nacho eating.
Yeah, that sucks, bro. First of all, you should hit somebody in the nuts. And second, that's called a nacho pie, I think.
I think walking tacos.
Yes.
I used to work at a very fancy restaurant. The richest guy in town built his own place just for his billionaire friends to come and hang out.
Mm-hmm.
And he was a fan of baseball.
Right.
In fact, the Chihuahuas, the El Paso baseball team, was named by his wife. They had a vote, right? But yeah, his wife named it the Chihuahuas. So yeah, they're rich people. They do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
He asked our chef to make nacho pie. I think that's what it's called. Can you look that up for me, baby?
Later, Blaine.
Just nacho pie, or
hi, everybody.
But it's something that you serve at a park, at a baseball park. And we had a very fancy way of doing it, but no, those are not nachos.
Yeah.
They're yummy. It is not healthy at all for you, and I don't recommend them because even fancy, it was not that good. They're still. You can't get away from corn chip flavor of something.
You know, and I'm disappointed.
I like Fritos, but it's not. It can't be the base of something. It's too much, I think.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed too because they had multiple versions of this, and also I'm not prejudiced. It was run by Hispanic people, and they had Fritos, Doritos.
Yeah.
I want to say Wise potato chips.
Oh God.
Yeah, I'm serious. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get like the most like nacho thing I can.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it seems like Nick and Norman is not the root or the only visible part of this problem.
Mm-hmm.
But this was also
We
Chicago.
need to have a national campaign of Save the Nachos.
Yeah, we're gonna, you know what? That's gonna be our new push. We're going Save the Nachos.
That's it. You know what? Next year, Indy, Chicago Walker Stalker,
Save
you're
the
going
Nachos.
with us. We're going to go there and we're going to go kick them in the balls.
Yes. I'm gonna say I don't want walking tacos. I just want to kick you
I
in
want
the
a
balls.
taco.
I want a
A
taco.
walking taco, to me, sounds dirty, but then it also sounds like something that's portable, which is also dirty. Portable taco, right? A walking taco, portable taco.
Well, that's what she told me, anyways.
So you already have that as the definition of a taco. It's self-contained.
Edible
go-to
taco.
or on-the-go food.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why would you open up a burrito and then still rebrand it as a burrito?
Yeah, she said that too.
That was the rumor.
Thanks, CJ. Dessert-wise,
Churros.
I was gonna say, but by any chance, do you love pie?
I love pumpkin pie and pecan pie.
Okay. Oh well, pecan
I
pie.
don't know
Yeah.
why I only like those pies. I like all pie, but I love those pies.
Okay. All right. So you do like
Overall, you love pie.
You love pie. You wouldn't say you like it. You love pie.
I love moist pie.
Okay. He loves moist pie. We
Perfect.
got a little bit of everything in one shot.
Yeah.
It's exactly. I love how you read into that. It's good. This is why you're an actor. See, you.
That's the name of my sex tape too.
Exactly. Oh man, I'm taking a phone. Should I take this? No, I can't take this phone call right now. It's
D.
It's D. Yeah.
What do you want?
I don't know.
If he tells me he's calling out, I'm going to punch him.
Ooh. You know, should I take this call? I know we're live.
Sorry about this, guys.
I'm live on a podcast. Can I help you? What's up?
Tell them I said hi.
Hi. Gracie says hi.
Okay.
The suspense is killing me.
All right. Go get it checked out. Love you. Okay.
Get it checked out.
Guess we have to fill a call up for tonight.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. Yeah. We have to
So
fill-
before we go, I do want to give a big, hey, settle down. Settle down.
It's very, I gotta say, it's
Shout
very,
out
very professional tonight.
to
It was.
El Paso, Texas, my hometown at Chuco. I love and miss my hometown. I love and miss my people. I love and miss the food. And I just want to say I love you guys. I miss y'all. I am in my adopted city that I love as well of Atlanta, Georgia right now. And I want to give a shout out to all my fellow actors out here. The struggle is real, Metlos, but it's worth it.
Very nice.
I like it.
Good job. Good job. We definitely had fun tonight.
After this professional.
Yeah, it's a very professional podcast tonight. I knew once you had CJ there,
It was
and
gonna,
then he came and sat on your lap. It was really going to be a good show.
Yeah. And it's always a good show.
Popular. My lab is popular.
Yeah.
Thanks for that, by the way.
Everyone thoroughly enjoyed it. You
were
are
very popular.
You're a very interesting person. You have a great sense of humor. We appreciate you on the show. We appreciate everything you're doing on the side. I'm going to enjoy that cookbook I just downloaded. And you know what? Thank you for being here for everybody. Appreciate it.
Seriously, thank you.
Cheers, Ryan. Gracias, gracias, gracias. I really enjoyed this. I hope to do it again.
Absolutely.
You guys do a great interview. It's easy. It's friendly.
Yeah.
I got some more external for you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Hope you enjoyed it. Once again, Indiana, just because I like saying it, Sifuentes! There it is. Thank you, everybody. We appreciate it. God bless. Take care. Be safe. We will see you next week.
Yep.
We're going to drop some big news that I
Yes,
think
we are.
most of you already know about from today, but we're going to re-drop it. And you know what? Fuck it. I'll do it right now. Ooh, there's an F-bomb.
And on a high note.
In September, I know we got a little ways to wait, but in September, and I'm going to say it's after the season finale of Fear the Walking Dead,
Yes.
you guys will see Jenna Elfman on our podcast. It's going to be great. So just hang in there until September.
I can't tell me.
It'll probably be after Fear is done and she has some time, but it's definitely happening. So,
Freaking awesome news.
yeah, exactly. So we have that coming, and we will let you know what is going to be happening next week. Everyone says thank you, Indiana. They appreciate you. You're a great guy, very funny. They said thank you for your time. And with that being said, we look forward to seeing you in season 9 of The Walking Dead, my friend.
For an unknown duration.
For an unknown duration of time, but we will see you according to the trailer.
According to the trailer, I will be there.
And you have fun cooking. We'll be watching.
Gracias. And remember, save the nachos.
Save the nachos. Hashtag save them
Do
nachos. Save
Do
them.
it.
Senor Nicotero, Senor Norman.
We're going to go down there with picket signs and just picket them.
Yeah, I was thinking of getting a permit.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Don't forget, I will judge and eat your nachos. Only your nachos.
Oh my.
All right, everybody. Good night. We love you.
Buenas noches.
Buenos noches, my friend.
Buenos nachos.
Buenos nachos. Hasta bananas. I don't know.
Hasta la pasta.
Hasta la pasta.